Ever wondered how to make the perfect teriyaki chicken at home? Welcome to a culinary journey that takes us to the heart of Asian fusion cuisine. Today we're delving into the delightful world of teriyaki chicken. This recipe is as simple as it is mouth-watering. With a few staple ingredients and some culinary flair, you can bring the taste of Asia right to your dinner table. A dish that promises to be a feast for your senses. Well, wonder no more. Today you'll discover how to prepare a tantalizing teriyaki chicken in your kitchen. To get started, gather all your ingredients. Our main star today is the chicken. We'll need about a pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. This cut is tender, flavorful, and will soak up our marinade beautifully. Next up, we have soy sauce. This is a cornerstone of Asian cuisine, providing a deep, savory flavor that's often described as umami. We'll need about half a cup of this liquid gold. Mirin, a sweet rice wine, is our next ingredient. Its sweetness will balance out the saltiness of the soy sauce, while its alcohol content will help tenderize the chicken. A quarter cup should do the trick. Now onto sugar. We'll need about 2 tablespoons. Sugar will not only sweeten the dish, but also help create a beautiful caramelized crust on the chicken when we fry it. Our next ingredients are ginger and garlic, 2 staples in many Asian dishes. We'll need about a tablespoon of each, finely minced. They'll add a spicy, aromatic kick to our teriyaki sauce. Finally, we have spring onions, also known as scallions. We'll need about 2, finely chopped. Half will be used in the marinade, and the other half will be sprinkled on top of the finished dish for a fresh, crisp contrast to the rich teriyaki sauce. With these ingredients ready, we are set to begin our cooking adventure. Preparation is key in any recipe. Let's dive into it. Now, to begin with, we have our chicken. Ideally, we want boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but if you prefer, chicken breasts will work just as well. Cut these into bite-sized pieces, ensuring they are uniform for even cooking. Next, we'll move on to our marinade. The marinade is where the magic happens, where we infuse the chicken with the flavors of the East. In a bowl, combine soy sauce, mirin, and sake. If you can't find mirin or sake, don't fret. A good substitute is a mixture of white wine and a bit of sugar. Now, grate in some fresh ginger and garlic. Mix it all together, then add your chicken pieces to the bowl. Make sure every piece is coated well with the marinade. Let it sit for a minimum of 30 minutes, but if you have more time, an hour or 2 would be ideal. While our chicken is marinating, let's prepare the teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki translates to glossy grilled, and it's this sauce that gives our dish its signature shine. In a saucepan, combine soy sauce, brown sugar, mirin, and a splash of sake. Stir it over medium heat until the sugar dissolves. Now add a slurry of cornstarch and water. This will thicken our sauce and give it that desired glossy finish. Simmer it until the sauce thickens to your liking, then set it aside. For our vegetables, we want something crisp and fresh to complement our rich, savory chicken. A simple stir-fry of bell peppers, broccoli, carrots, and spring onions will do the trick. Cut these into bite-sized pieces as well and set them aside. And there we have it. Our chicken is marinating, our sauce is ready, and our vegetables are prepped. We've laid the groundwork for our tantalizing teriyaki chicken, and the aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. Now that everything is prepared, it's time to cook our teriyaki chicken. Now comes the exciting part, the cooking process. First and foremost, we'll need a good, sturdy pan. Cast iron or stainless steel will work splendidly. Set it over medium heat and add a smidge of oil. Give the oil a moment to warm up, then carefully lay the chicken pieces in the pan. As the chicken sizzles away, you'll want to ensure an even cook. Turn the pieces occasionally, allowing each side to get that gorgeous golden brown sear. It's not just about the aesthetics, mind you. That sear is where a lot of the flavor is hiding. Once you've achieved that perfect sear, it's time to introduce the teriyaki sauce. Now, this isn't just any sauce, it's a symphony of sweet and salty, with a hint of tangy zing. Pour it over the chicken, then turn down the heat to low. The next step is all about patience. You'll need to let the chicken simmer in the sauce. This is where the magic happens. As the sauce bubbles away, it reduces and thickens, clinging to the chicken and infusing it with flavor. The chicken, in turn, imparts its own essence into the sauce. It's a beautiful exchange, really. While the chicken is simmering, you may want to occasionally spoon some of the sauce, over the top of the pieces. This ensures that every nook and cranny is well coated. It also helps to keep the chicken moist and juicy. As the sauce thickens, you'll notice it becoming glossy. It should coat the back of a spoon easily. That's your cue that it's done. The chicken will be glossy and the sauce will have a rich, deep color. But don't be too hasty. It's important to check the chicken's internal temperature. We're aiming for a safe and juicy 165 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't have a meat thermometer, no worries. Simply cut into the thickest part of the chicken. If the juices run clear and there's no sign of pink, you're good to go. And there you have it, a pan full of tantalizing teriyaki chicken cooked to perfection. The sauce is thick and glossy, the chicken moist and tender. It's a sight to behold, isn't it? The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. The sweet and salty scent of the sauce, combined with the rich, savory smell of the chicken, it's nothing short of heavenly. Our teriyaki chicken is now well cooked and ready to be served. The final touch is all about presentation. Imagine a plate that tells a story, a tale of flavors, and invites you in with its tantalizing colors and textures. That's what we aim for in our presentation. Our teriyaki chicken, glistening with the sticky sweet sour glaze, is the star of this show, but every star needs a supporting cast. Enter our garnishes. Sesame seeds, these tiny pearls of nuttiness, give a delightful crunch and contrast to the succulent chicken. They're like little echoes of the sesame oil we used earlier, bringing the journey of our dish full circle. Scatter them liberally over the chicken like a sprinkling of fairy dust. Next, spring onions. Their fresh green crunch is the perfect counterpoint to the rich teriyaki glaze. Slice them finely on the diagonal for that professional touch. Sprinkle these emerald ribbons over the chicken and instantly our dish is transformed. It's not just chicken anymore, it's a landscape, a play of textures and colors, a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. Now let's take a step back and admire our creation. The teriyaki chicken, resplendent on its plate, garnished to perfection. It's a testament to the magic that happens when we combine simple ingredients with careful preparation and love. But let's not forget the journey we took to get here. We started with our humble chicken, marinated it in our homemade teriyaki sauce, a symphony of soy sauce, mirin, sugar, and ginger. We let it soak up those flavors, becoming more tender and delicious by the minute. Then we cooked it to perfection, watching as the sauce thickened and caramelized, wrapping the chicken in its sweet, sticky embrace. And finally, the garnishes, the finishing touch, the flourish at the end of a symphony. They took our dish from delicious to unforgettable, from home cooking to gourmet. Every step of the way, we poured in our love for good food and an appreciation for Asian fusion at its best. So there you have it, a simple yet delicious teriyaki chicken recipe. Enjoy your cooking journey and don't forget to share your results with us.